An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, this team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Makes the grab on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking for room. It's Scott. They put the brakes on it. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They give it to him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Carr. They're all over him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's changing the play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Carr. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Play action on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Myers. Could not make his way to the corner.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Back to pass on 2nd down. In the backfield, it's Scott. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived. And they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Berry. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well run him again. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Throwing, Carr. Comes down, it's Berry. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. C.J. Carr firing again. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Immediately fires to the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the ground, it's Berry. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together.
Touchdown LSU! Grab the short. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. Plows through the defense. He's past the marker. There's some room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells to run, looking to pass. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it. What a great job up front.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back? North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Just gets rid of that one.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. Slips through the line. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. LSU now operating in the red zone. Making the adjustment. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers. Makes the grab inbounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Hands it off. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Fires to the tight end. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Rush right in his face. Right side, it's Danzy. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw on first. It's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. Dumps it to the back. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Out wide left, it's Williams. And he's...
Number 77, set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sims. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've got time. They've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. LSU right back to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Carr to throw. All alone, he's got it. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. To the air. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air again, Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Carr. He'll take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, LSU! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here? The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, a double pass. Look out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero, but, oh, boy.
Lots of running room. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one. They'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Looking for room. It's Barry. Nowhere to go.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Throwing. Carr. Left side is Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Run in the red zone. It's Barry. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to pass, it's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. The throw. Turns it upfield. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Racing down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Just smothered on the play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
He uncorks one deep. Wide open, he makes the catch.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Scott. Got the first down, and the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Drops back. It's straight. He lets one fly deep. Upstairs, he's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Coleman. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. In the backfield, he'll lose 3 on the play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Carr to throw. Got the back over the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Out wide right, it's Berry. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Out wide left, it's Harris. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Right side, it's Green. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Drops back on 1st down. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They'll ride him again. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Changing the routes with his receivers. Carr. He's going to take a sack to end it, but he'll also take the win. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye.